If you haven't got a collection of original early 1900 postcards, all I can say is thank God for digital postcards. I have made this postcard, there's 2 styles, from my own collection. In keeping with my Make It in a Day Christmas series, this is day 10. This is the last day of my series. I'm going to show you how quick and easy these are to put together. The other side is blank, so it's a 2-side print. So you've got that side. If you've got any of these cancel stamps and you've got some postage stamps you want to use yourself, or you've got a Tim Holtz set of postcard stamps, just use this side here. I'm going to be using some of my own jam labels to embellish with, and I'm going to be using some of Tracy Fox's labels. I also want to give credit to Cindy Pink. This is not my original idea. I saw Cindy's idea. She made these Christmas postcards for her family and friends. I saw her on Facebook, and the group is Playing with Paper and Glue Facebook group. So head on over to that group. You'll love all the stuff you'll see on there. So let's get started and make some of these postcards. So I've printed this on 250 GSM matte double-sided photo paper, and that's how I get this lovely colour. I've also made the back slightly bigger than the front, so when you cut the front out, you won't see any white space around the back here. If you don't want to see this black line on your postcard, so you want to do vintage photo, you don't want to see that black, just cut it off. You won't miss that tiny little bit of paper. So just cut your cards out. They're lined up, so you can cut them both out together. They've got a tiny little rounded corner. You can just cut these by hand using your fussy cut scissors. You can use your corner punch. I think this corner punch is a bit big, but you'll get the idea. And see how you won't see any white paper on the back? If your printer lines up properly, they'll turn out good. So then you just distress your edges. You can distress both sides because you can use the back side as a journaling card. Now I've got some background stamps here. These are all Christmas words. If you haven't got any Christmas words, just use any text. We're going to put some text behind here, and I'm going to use this smaller one for this side, and then I'm going to put a little verse or, maybe this Christmas tree over this side. The spirit of Christmas. Now this one here, I've already put the text on the printable just in case you don't have any text in your stamp collection. And I'll have a look at the little Christmas tree on the other side. I'm sure there'd be tons of variations. So I'll just go ahead now and stamp these ones before I move on. So this one here is not a Christmas one, but it still looks pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to add some fussy cut images on top. I'm just using the Christie Art Designs. I've used this throughout the series. I'll put the link below for you. That's all we need to do now is just glue some of these images on here. So I'm just going to start placing them around until I find the right place for them. I messed this one up, so I covered it all over. I put my big thumbprint on there with some ink. So I'm just going to use this one as a journal card. All is not lost. So I've printed out some little labels. These are my jam labels, and I'm just going to distressing the edges. So I'll go and find something that I can put on there. I've got these tiny little stamps. I'm just going to stamp the word joy on there. Wish me luck. Perfect. So these little plain stickers are really good if you just want to stamp numbers or your own letters on there. You've probably noticed that the base of these postcards are non-Christmas, because postcards are something that we love to use all the time in our journals. So I haven't locked them into Christmas. So if you want to use these after Christmas, you can. Even this one here, that is not a Christmas text. That is French. I've got no idea what it says. It's tiny, so it's not going to be a problem. It's something to do with documents. It's maybe a legal document or something like that, a government document. So it'll be fine. I've had such a good time putting this 10-day challenge together. I'm glad Christmas only comes around once a year. I don't cook for the family anymore because physically I'm not able to. So this is the next best thing I can do to spread the joy. I have absolutely loved making all the free downloads, templates, printables, whatever I've created for you all during this series. I truly, honestly am blessed to have you all hang around me on my channel and leave me the most beautiful comments. I really love chatting to you all. So thanks again for joining me on this 10-day series. I'm not done yet. I'm sure I'll be sprinkling a little more joy before Christmas.